Hey everyone, and thanks for listening to True Crime Breakers with Lala. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'll give it just a second to see if anybody wants to join. Or we can go ahead and get started. First, I had a poem that I had written earlier, just come in my head, but it says, it's winter, but can you tell me where summer is? It's cold outside, the leaves are off the tree, it's almost Christmas time. Can anybody please find me? I may have got, um, I may have, excuse me, I may have got, okay, sorry about that. Let's try it again. All right, it's winter, but can you tell me where summer is? It's cold outside, the leaves are off the tree, it's almost Christmas time. Can somebody find me? I may have gotten lost on my way to play, or someone even taken me astray. All I wanted to do is play. I'm 5 years old. I'm innocent and pure at heart. It's winter outside. It's time to find summer. Bless her heart. Sorry about that. This is a little something I wrote. And I know everybody's been talking about that, that they don't think that the parents care a lot and all this and that. Well, you got to ask yourself, you know, do the Wells have a tree? Do they have any stockings hung up? Any presents under the tree for the kids for when it's Christmas time? In case the little kids come home, the boys and Summer, of course. We're praying for little Summer. It's just something to think about to see if if the Wells really do care and if they really do show a lot of love for their kids. A second thing I wanted to talk about is a couple theories. I know a lot of people have theories, but I have several myself. But um, here's something to think about, I guess. Has anyone checked any recent job sites since she went missing? Any recent concrete? Because you got to form it before you can pour the concrete. And I know that all too well because my husband, well, he used to be the professional concrete finisher. You can dig a hole and you can put someone in it, and then you could cover it back up over with dirt before it's poured. So, but nobody would ever know because it's underneath the dirt. When nobody was on the job site, nobody would know they was. It's just a couple things to think about. They would never know that there was a body under the between the forms in the form work. Guys, it's been 6 months, and we can't leave any stone unturned. I mean, something ain't adding up. He's been sending the wrong direction from the get-go. Something ain't adding up at all. He's saying I went to the west end, but he was really on the east. Just a few things that I have been thinking about. And I know a lot of people don't want to think of stuff like that, and they don't want to realize that this could really happen. But we don't know. We don't know. But what's to say that it doesn't really happen every day? Because it does. There's things happen that we don't know about. But for 6 months, this child has been missing. So
you ain't heard it on YouTube.
yeah, there's there's gonna have to be something.
Out of the box.
There's something. Somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling the truth. So just saying something ain't right.
Their emotions tell
on. Let's see. I had some really good things to say. I was actually going to add some pictures, guys, but something is going on with the download, and I'm going to get it fixed. But until then, we can talk about this precious little girl that's missing. And I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but we can't leave anything unsaid or any stone unturned. You fall in love with this little girl or any child when you have a case like this, especially when it's 6 months and then she just vanished.
And she can't defend herself wherever she's at.
This precious baby can't defend herself. She has it's sad. They talk about how Candace is going shopping and all this. That's why I ask about the tree, about the stockings, about the presents, about those kids when they do come home, seeing that their parents love and miss them so much that they have the perfect Christmas waiting on them. And it's something to think about.
It's not been mentioned.
Okay. Let's see. Like I said, something happened. She just didn't vanish. Whether it's the theory of someone walking up on the hillside and taking that precious baby and leaving with her, or it's the precious thing drowned at the swimming hole, or it's the theory of her getting into something poison, or the theory of her falling down the steps. Either way you look at it, it is still something that happens every single day.
It's wrong to be covered up.
And it is so wrong in so many levels, on so many levels, to be covered up. So I ask you, I know everybody's got theories, and I know there's a lot of speculation, but about the concrete, about you have to form it before you can pour it.
All you'd have to do is go in the middle of the night.
All you'd have to do, just saying, theory now, is go in the middle of the night and dig a hole
and between the
formwork and put someone or anybody, if you were trying to get rid of a body, and nobody would know. The only way you would know is if you were looking, or
100 years from now,
or many years down the road, if something got demolished or tore up. Then they would find it then.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's a lot to think about. I know a lot of us don't want to think about stuff like that. We don't want to think that something like that could happen to our loved one. But you got to be in.
Think of everything.
You got to think of everything. You just can't leave anything unsaid or unturned.
And about the directions, about where he's sent them from day one.
And just know that there's a lot of people that love this precious little girl, and we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop until she is able to come home, or until they find her precious little body and they put it to rest. We're not going to stop. And I know it's innocent until proven guilty. But guys, we have to think. We have to think about what's going on, about how certain people act, about how things happen, about you got to listen to what's said. From day one, I have listened about this precious baby every single day, and it has got so close to my heart, so close to my heart. Um,
That I had to go out and buy all the stuff for you to do. So, have your own chance.
let's see.
Or you can help me try to find her.
And as far as
Well, me too. I want
okay,
her
let's
to-
see here.
Everybody wants to find that little girl. Bless her heart, she can't defend herself. Like that, all she's got is us.
And guys, I'm not just talking about. I mean, I'm not talking about no one in general. Okay, I'm talking about anyone that went on this property, on this address, and got this precious child. I am talking about anyone. I'm talking about that person. That person that knows what happened. That person that knows where she's at. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's theories. They're my theories, but it happens every day. No matter what anyone says, it happens every single day.
It'd be a perfect place to hide something.
Okay, let's see. I made a few notes, guys. Let's see here. I mean, you got to realize, yes, there's quite a bit of violence in that family. You know, quite a bit of violence. So, with violence comes what? Well, it leads to other things. So, like I said, we have to think about everything. We have to rule out everything. And some people may say, "Oh, that's silly." Nobody would ever think about putting nobody in concrete.
Underneath the ground. Right?
Yeah, they do every single day. Every single day.
In some country, one country.
Let's see.
Something like that happen every day. But that'd be a perfect place to hide somebody. And
Let's
nobody ever
see.
know they're there. They'd be poured concrete on the next day. And never,
So, anyways, guys, what are some of your theories? I mean, what do you think? Do you think about, and what do you think about the dogs? I mean, I know there's been a lot about that, about the dogs barking, but I know we have dogs, and anytime that we have company or somebody comes by, those dogs go off. I don't care if they're down the road 5 miles, they'll come running and barking. So I don't understand about some of that theory, but
dogs, they don't bark for no reason.
Let's see.
That's their instinct.
Guys, I just know, like I said, everything has to be talked about. Every single thing. I know they said that, well, I guess different stories about the polygraphs that this one was passed and that one was passed, but to me, if your child's out there, you would want to do everything in your power to find your child. Everything. I mean, everything. You would do anything in the world if you loved your child. If you cared about your child, you would drop everything. You sure wouldn't be out shopping. You wouldn't you wouldn't be out partying. You would be praying to God that your child was safe. Most of all, that she was alive. So, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how some people can just
Do anything like it.
do anything and just act like some things don't bother them. Because if you have a heart, and Summer's not my child, but I'll tell you, I love Summer. I've loved her from day one. And I fell in love with this. I fell in love with Summer. And I can only wish that precious baby is found. And I pray every single night before I lay my head down to go to sleep that God, please bring that baby home. God, if it's your will, please let her come home. So it hurts me. And like I said, she's not my child, but it hurts. So how can anyone else not bother them? So I asked anyone that has fallen in love with Summer, is that the way a mother is supposed to act when her child is missing? No.
No, it's your right.
No.
That's just,
You would do anything in the world for your child. When you talk about the dad that's been in jail and for domestic violence,
and for something else.
like I said, domestic violence leads to other things. So just some theories out there. I know that I had messed up on that poem, so sorry about that, but it was from my heart, and it was for a precious little 5-year-old, if nothing else. And Summer, Moon, Utah Wells, we love you, and we're praying for you to come home. We will not give up. We will not go quietly in the night. And we will continue searching. And we will not give up without a fight. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night.